Hey my perfume peacocks, thanks so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be a very fun video. Just kind of sit back, get you a snack, stay for a little while, and you're gonna find out what my most complimented fragrances are today. And that is of my collection. That's what I own right now. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video and see what my most complimented fragrances are. Okay, the very first one is going to be Viva La Juicy. This was like what started it all for me in the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy line. This was the first one, and this has gotten me so many compliments over the years, and it's just fruity, you know, those berries in it. It's so juicy, as the title describes it, and it is also sweet, juicy berry. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like, and it is a really good fragrance. Everybody seems to enjoy this fragrance. Now, and if you love this fragrance as much as I do, I would love to hear your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on whether you think this is for a younger person, if you don't think this is, you know, suitable for someone of my age, that's totally fine, but I love it. I personally love it, and so I'm going to continue to wear this fragrance, and I will be continuing to get compliments on this fragrance. The next fragrance is by Lancome, and I've talked about this many times. I've had this in my 12 days of fragrances, my long-lasting perfumes. This fragrance is just, I think it's perfect all the way around. The longevity, everything about this fragrance, and including getting compliments. Lancome-Tresor La Nuit, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It's so rich, it's sweet, gourmand fragrance. It's so mysterious, so hypnotizing. It's very sexual. I think I had this maybe in my top sexy fragrances, I'm not sure, but this is very sexual, sensual, and you definitely feel very feminine and sexy when you wear this fragrance. It's just so beautifully done. It has rose in it, but the rose is not overbearing. It's just a gorgeous, sweet, mysterious fragrance. It's almost like voodoo in a bottle. I mean, really, it's like you get hexed, and people will just hey, what are you wearing? That fragrance is amazing. I need to know what you're wearing right now. Please tell me. It's almost like they become like little, you know, zombies. It's like, what are you wearing? So definitely, if you don't have this in your collection, you definitely need to go and sniff this perfume. You definitely need to add this to your collection. Okay, the next fragrance, this is YSL's, and I'm going to see if I can say this right. I saw a video the other day, and it was telling you how to pronounce YSL, even though I think someone told me that it's just SL now, it's not YSL. Anyway, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Let's see. Yves Saint Laurent. I think I said it right. I hope I did. Anyway, YSL Black Opium. This fragrance is so good. I love this. It's a gourmand fragrance. It has coffee notes in it, tonka bean, vanilla. It's so good. This fragrance is amazing, and people just flock to it. They love it. And it was hyped up on YouTube. It was hyped up on the internet for good reason. I mean, this smells absolutely gorgeous. So if you do not have this fragrance in your collection, I definitely think you should try it out. If you like gourmand fragrances, sweet fragrances, then you will definitely like this fragrance. Okay, the next fragrance is also by Lancome, and it is Tresor Midnight Rose. And this is, I had to spritz this before I started this video. It is so amazing. It does have rose in it, but it's so beautiful. Rose, raspberry, rose, raspberry. Those are the fragrance notes in this perfume, and it just smells so good. Now, when you first, I can't get enough of it. When you first spritz it, it's kind of tart, but then it starts to dry down and it gets sweeter, but just fruitier. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so provocative. It's so alluring. It's very sensual, and it's definitely a compliment getter. People always ask me, what are you wearing? It's just a magic juice in this bottle. It's just pure magic and mystery. I don't know how they did it. I really don't. I've never smelled a fragrance like this that has rose in it. It's so pretty. It's like, it's almost tart in a way, like you would think what a sweet tart smells like, but it's not juvenile like that. This is so more for a mature woman, a sexy woman, just so provocative and mysterious. And I really think Lancome has just hit the ball out of the park with this and with Tresor La Nuit. I mean, like, those two fragrances, I just die for those fragrances. And I think other people share my thoughts, because definitely when I'm out and about, people are always asking me what I'm wearing when I'm wearing these fragrances. So now, I do have a couple of Dior fragrances in my collection. The first one I want to talk about is, and this one is called Hypnotic Poison. Now, they have the traditional poison. I think they have a midnight poison. I don't have midnight poison, and I don't have the original poison. This one, oh my word. This one smells so good. Now, a lot of people tell me they smell that kind of Play-Doh smell with this, and you do smell it just a little bit, But once it starts to dry down on your skin, if you can get over that first spray, and once it starts to dry down on your skin, it smells sweet, almost gourmand-like, and it just is so rich, and this will last you forever and ever and ever and ever. I actually sprayed this last night before I went to bed, and when I woke up this morning, I could still smell this on my wrist. So it does last a very long time. It has marzipan in it. It's just a very sweet, caramely fragrance after it dries down. Like I said, once you get over that initial first spray, and once it dries down, it's just so, like, you just want to eat it off of your skin, and you just want to lather yourself, just bathe yourself in this rich goodness. Okay, yes, I am on a poison kick, and I can't help it. This white floral fragrance is like what I would call the bomb. This is called Pure Poison, and this is like, oh my gosh, white floral. It's so clean. It's such a clean fragrance, but it's so sexy to me. I think it just has this sexiness vibe to it, but it's light, airy. Oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. Just think this is such a clean, beautiful fragrance, soft on the skin. It is a pretty good performer, and it just smells so good. Okay, the next fragrance is by Carolina Herrera, and it is a good girl, and good girl she is. She is a sexy goddess, and look at this packaging. It's to die for. I love it. The sprayer is right here on the front. Here, I'm going to spray it out.
Woo! Come on to mama. So good.
So this fragrance also has tonka bean in it. It has cocoa in it. It's got jasmine, I believe. And anyway, this fragrance is so good. Lasts forever on the skin, and it's just so sexy. I think that's why people are like, what are you wearing? Because it's so alluring. You know, it just mesmerizes and captivates people's attention when you walk by them or you enter the room, and they're like, oh my God, she smells so good. And this is one of those fragrances. I think you should definitely try this out. This is a very popular fragrance, or it's becoming popular. I definitely think that you would enjoy this, definitely on a date night, and definitely getting some compliments with this. They will definitely smell this on you when you walk through the door. So definitely try this out. Carolina Herrera, good girl. Okay, the next fragrance I'm going to be talking about is by Paco Rabanne, and this is Lady Million. And this fragrance is floral, but it's also sweet. It's got honey in it, and it's just kind of a delectable fragrance. It's just, to me, screams high class. People love it when I wear this. They're always asking me, what are you wearing? This is a newer fragrance, and I have been wearing this quite a bit. Love this packaging. It is so nice. A little spritz goes a long way, and I just adore it. And like I said, it's kind of sweet because of that honey note, and it's also kind of musky in a way, so I definitely would wear this at night. So definitely wear this date night, into your cooler days, nights. I think it would be perfect for that. But it's just an amazing fragrance. I really love it, and it seems that everybody seems to love this when I wear it. So definitely check it out. Paco Rabanne, Lady Million. Okay, the next fragrance is also by Dior, and this is Addict. Oh my goodness. This fragrance is just, this is a fragrance that, of course, I get complimented on, but it's a fragrance that I can't take my mind off of. Like when I'm wearing it, like I think this could become like my signature scent. I know that sounds weird because this fragrance is so strong and it's almost like it could, you know, it's kind of overbearing. But I think with a light touch, and it just smells so classy. It's white floral, vanilla. It's a powdery scent. It's just so freaking good. And that's why I think they call it Addict, because when I wear this, it's so addictive and it's so alluring to other people, and it's almost like magnetizing, and they just can't stop asking me what I'm wearing. Now, a lot of people, they don't like this fragrance. They think it's just too strong, or it smells medicinal. I think I even read where somebody said this smelled like insect repellent to them. I don't get that at all. I do not get that at all. And people, when they smell it on me, they don't get that either. They just think that it smells so almost sweet in a way. It's so weird because like you get so many different scents from this fragrance, and it's white floral. It's got some orange blossom in it. I know for sure it's got vanilla in it, and it's just such a good fragrance. I love this fragrance. Definitely, if you haven't tried this out, definitely try this out. Dior Addict. Okay, the next fragrance, and you've heard me talk about this before, this is one of my absolute favorite fragrances, and it is by Guerlain. It is Mon Guerlain, and it's creamy, it's sexy, it's beautiful, and it's so gorgeous, just a gorgeous fragrance. And when I wear this, I get so many compliments from not only men but from women. They think this is such a beautiful fragrance, which I cannot agree more, because this fragrance, whenever I put this on, I smell so feminine, so sexy, so beautiful, and I just feel like, you know, a woman, like a total, you know, beautiful woman when I wear this fragrance. And it's got vanilla in it, it's got lavender in it, so it's got that kind of floral scent, but it's so creamy and sweet at the same time. A little powdery, but this powdery smell is so good. I mean, I could just drench myself in this fragrance. One of my absolute favorite fragrances, and hands down gets compliments like you would not believe. So definitely try this out. This is Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. Okay, so that wraps up my most complimented fragrances in my collection. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to hear from you down below in the comment section to let me know what fragrances that you own that are your most complimented. I'd love to know. And also, if you own any of these fragrances, let me know how they work for you. If you like any of these fragrances and if you get complimented too, I would love to know that as well. So hit me up in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and definitely hit that bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.